Star Wars fans, my name is Ryan, or Mandrproductions, and welcome back to another LEGO Star Wars set review. Today I'm taking a look at the 75158 Rebel Combat Frigate. It includes 936 pieces, 5 minifigures, and is recommended for ages 9 to 14. In the United States, this thing will set you back $110. It is a Toys R Us exclusive and is also available at the LEGO store and LEGO Shop at Home online. There's a link down in the description below if you want to purchase this set. So, without further ado, I want to take a look at the box. The box art is pretty cool. It's a small box for a $110 set in my opinion, but they have been downsizing the boxes in recent years. The Disney logo on the bottom left, the Star Wars Rebels logo in the middle, and then the minifigures on the right side. Of course, the minifigures on the top as well. Around back, you'll see some of the features of the set, or all of the features of the set actually, lining the bottom of the box and up the side. And then, of course, the hologram on the top, and a shot of the set in action in the middle. So a pretty cool little thing there around back. But yeah, without further ado, let's go ahead and take a good look at the minifigures, which are Ahsoka Tano, Chopper, Ezra, Commander Sato, and Agent Kallus. Here is the new Ahsoka Tano minifigure, and I think LEGO did a great job here. They have done a great job bringing her to her Star Wars Rebels minifigure form. They even gave her different color of blue lightsaber blades, which is nice, and she also uses the Asajj Ventress lightsaber hilt, so you can see some differences here from regular LEGO Jedi, and I definitely like that. Her leg printing looks pretty stellar, her torso printing of course looks good, and the coloring of her skin and hands is great as well. Her hairpiece, or you know, the horns, that white and blue thing, I'm unsure of what to call it, looks really good. It's a new mold, I believe. It's bigger than the previous one, and you can see just it's kind of rubbery, but it's still very sturdy, which is nice. There's printing on it on the front there, and of course the blue printing as well, so very, very cool. I want to go ahead and lift off that though, so you can see the rest of the printing. And here you go, you can see the torso print in its full glory there, and around back, of course, she has a second face, which is a little bit more angry, and I'll show you that here in a second. But yeah, the back print looks good. I think they did a great job getting a little shape to the figure instead of just making it, you know, a flat. You know, they gave her a little shape there, and that's nice. Next up is Chopper, and Chopper is an astromech droid. He's a little bit of a small astromech droid, but he still looks cool nonetheless. He's returning from previous sets, so this isn't a new figure by any means, but he still looks pretty cool. I definitely like the printing on him, and I'm glad to have him for my collection. Here's Ezra. Ezra is also a returning minifigure, but his printing still looks really good. I like his hairpiece, of course, and I think all in all he's a great figure to have return to the Star Wars Rebels lineup. I like seeing figures like this return. He's got a cool blue lightsaber with a different type of hilt than they normally use for his training, so I like that, and yeah. Here's Ezra's other face. I think this one shows some good emotion, a little bit of an angry look, but I like it overall. Here is Commander Sato. He looks pretty cool. He's a brand new minifigure to the LEGO lineup from Star Wars Rebels, and he uses a different color than Ezra. If you guys are wondering, Ezra is a bit of a darker orange. This is a more brighter orange, which I like, so I definitely think they could have done a little bit of leg printing, although the pants are probably just plain in the movie or in the TV show anyway, so I don't know what I'm saying. But yeah, he's got a little ID card on the right side of him, and just good printing overall. His face is a little bit of a different tan color as well, so he's got a bit of a different color scheme to him, which is nice. And of course he's got a second face to go with that, and it's a little bit of a more battle-hungry and angry face, so I definitely like seeing these second faces on the minifigures. Agent Kallus is also a returning minifigure, I believe from the ATDP set from 2015. He looks really cool, and I definitely like him all the way around. You can see his weapon is kind of a double-sided gun with a lightsaber in the middle, but still cool nonetheless. The printing looks good. If you remove his helmet, you'll see that he's got a full beard on there, so that's pretty cool. And then of course on the other side he's got a second face, which is a little bit more mute, or you know, it's a little bit angry too. So these LEGO faces have a lot of interpretation to them, but still looks really cool, really good with the helmet. I like the helmet on there a lot better because otherwise he just looks weird bald. With that being said though, let's go ahead and move on to the Rebel Combat Frigate itself and take a look at all of its features. The first feature of this Rebel Combat Frigate is its ability to shoot spring-loaded missiles from its side turrets, which also swivel up and down 360 degrees, just like that. But you can shoot them by pushing in on them. and they'll shoot away. You can reload it with the extra one that is included in the set, or you can retrieve the one that you just shot. But yeah, so that's pretty nice. The printing on the front here of the cockpit is very amazing. They printed this whole piece, so very nice of them not to give you one big sticker and just kind of have you put it on. This, of course, is a sticker, but it's still very detailed, and if you put the stickers on right, they do look very, very good. On the bottom of the ship, though, you have some nice little inverted tiles so that you can have this thing slide around. Unfortunately, they didn't include any landing gear in a set like this. Usually you will get landing gear, so that was kind of disappointing to me not to see any landing gear, but I think that's going to be okay in the long run. It might just be for the better of the set. It would have been too much underneath, but yeah. So then again, on the side here, we just have a nice little detailing. The set is exactly the same on both sides. I believe it's very much a symmetrical ship. So yeah. Then moving here, we have a sticker here and a couple stickers on top for a little bit of added detail. You can see them up there. Then of course you can remove this top hatch and that will reveal a very cool inside area for your minifigures. And if we go ahead and move this up, you'll see that there is a very, very cool inside space for all your minifigures. Here you can place your minifigures inside, including Commander Sato and Ezra. I'll go ahead and put Commander Sato up here at the control center. You can see there is another sticker on the control center for a little bit of added detail. You can also have him sit down if you want to, and that might be the only way to fit him in because when the lid comes on, or the top piece comes on, he'll have trouble staying in there. Then of course Chopper can fit in there as well. Right about here is probably a good spot for him. You can also put in Ahsoka and Ezra's lightsabers. So if we take off one of Ahsoka's lightsabers, there's little hilts here, or spots for them to slide in. Now with Chopper there, it's a little bit difficult, so you can see it fits in nicely though nonetheless. Then of course you can take Ezra's and put in there too, but save time, I'll go ahead and pass on that. Then you can have someone pilot the ship. So if you want to have Ahsoka pilot the ship, you can take off her lightsabers, put her in a good position to pilot, and then stick her right in there. It looks very, very nice. I definitely like having these seats for them, and they'll come out really easily as well, which I'll show. But yeah, you can also throw in Ezra, which you'll have to probably put in a seated position as well to get to fit in there. But yeah, it's a nice interior. It's very small, but it still looks large enough, so I like that. And there's space for your minifigures, which is nice. Then, of course, Agent Kallus, which you can have separately outside of the ship. So we'll go ahead and place the top back on, which is connected by these, which is very nice because they come off very easily and it almost never gets stuck on there. So you'll see that it will just kind of slide into place. Oh, we've run into an issue. So Ahsoka needs to lean back. And just like that, it's on there, and it won't be coming off. The carrying handle is also a nice inclusion. I like having carrying handles in sets like this. They've been doing it since like 2007, so it's always a nice feature to have, to be able to move this set around without having to hold it on the side and worry about it breaking or something. So you don't have to worry about your side panels coming off, which is a very good feature to have. There's this yellow sticker in there, and then moving around back here, you can see there are two guns here. They both have the stud shooters, and we'll go ahead and shoot those off here real quick. I'll show you those. They shoot pretty well, and you can reload them very easily. The studs go right back on there. You grab the other stud and place it back in. They snap into place pretty easily. There's also printing on top of the bridge piece here. You can see the bridge here. Pretty nice print there. I like that. I'm actually a fan of that print. Although they could have left it blank, honestly, and I never would have known. But yeah, the other feature is the moving wings, or I'm not quite sure what they're called, but you can expand and detract them very easily. I'll show multiple angles of this because I'm sure you guys want to see. But by turning this knob to the right, you'll close them up. And then it gives the ship a new look, a new sleeker look. So you can see that there, that when you close that up, it makes the ship a little bit longer and a little bit thinner. So when you open it back up, it'll reopen the spread there and give you more engine power, I guess. So there is that. That's the difference there between being opened and closed. I personally like them opened, but for storage you might want to keep them closed if you want extra shelf space. That might be the way to go. But yeah, very, very cool feature there. Just looking along the side here, they have some nice printing, or not printing, but nice little details with the blue pieces, the translucent blue pieces. And then along the bottom, you can just see some of the extra detail. These are here for support so that the ship doesn't lean too much. Otherwise, the ship could easily lean over with just a little touch. So that's a nice feature to have there as well that might go unnoticed by some, but I definitely picked up on that. But all in all, I think this is a great set. The minifigure selection is pretty good. You get Agent Kallus, Ahsoka, Ezra, Commander Sato, and Chopper. It's a pretty good minifigure selection. I know the most sought-after minifigure in the set, of course, is Ahsoka. She is very nice. Is it worth $110? Probably not. I'd wait and try to get it on sale, although that's going to be difficult. You'll probably want to buy it at the LEGO store, though, because you get your VIP points, and that's always nice. And Chopper is stuck in there, but that's okay. Oh, we got him out. So yeah, it'd probably be better to get it at the LEGO store because you get VIP points, or Lego.com, you'll get the box, or you'll get it free shipping, so that's nice, of course. But all in all, I'd probably give this set a 7 out of 10. If they could have included maybe another like enemy figure from the Imperials, I think that would have been great. Of course, with most sets like this, it's always lacking something from the other side. So maybe a little Imperial Walker. I don't even know what they could have included. Maybe a one of those mini TIE fighters from the Imperial Assault Carrier would have been a nice feature to have included. But yeah, I definitely like the color of Ahsoka's lightsabers as well. The different color is nice. But yeah, with that being said, guys, I hope you did enjoy this review. Please give it a like if you haven't already. Subscribe so you don't miss more of my daily LEGO videos. And I will see you all in my next video. Peace out.